Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Orange and Confused. So, I cook. I love to eat, if you didn't already fucking notice. But, recently I just got my first taste of being a professional chef. Thank you, Barry! Working for a mental patient was such a rewarding fucking experience. This woman took one look at me and flat out said, "Good God, you're fucking fat. You need to lose weight." And I jumped back, I defended myself, I said, "Look, I'm trying to work out, I'm trying to diet." And she goes, "No, fuck diet and exercise. You need drugs. Drugs work better. Drugs will help you, drugs will help us all." And I'm just standing there shocked like a mother catching her son whacking it for the first time. When I realized I need drugs like Whitney Houston needed an 8-ball in a bathtub. And before I got this job, I sat back to myself and I kind of realized that I held Mexicans working in anything other than a Mexican kitchen in pretty low regard. When it hit me, Mexicans and Irish people are the same person. We work hard, we party even harder, we laugh, we fight, we cry, we fucking sing about it. And we are the only people on this planet capable of getting our livers as black and as bloated as the girl who starred in Precious and make it to church at 5:30 in the morning. So, apparently Paris Jackson attempted suicide a couple of days ago. That's real sad. What, was Grandpa Joe's diet of knuckle sandwiches not satisfying? Moonwalk like your father, you little bitch!
Oh!
She went from this little beautiful girl crying at her dad's funeral, "My daddy was the best daddy ever," to looking like every other suicidal preteen to walk out of a Hot Topic. I mean, and did you notice when she was saying all that stuff about her dad, blanket was silent? I mean, I'm wondering what the hell happened there. "I want to use you as the blanket. I'm just the child inside it. Now I still want to be a child inside you." So, I've learned a very valuable lesson. I will never, ever listen to stand-up comedy on my iPod in the subway ever again. Laughing silently to yourself without making a sound makes you look like a freak. And the realization I needed to stop hit me when a couple of days ago I'm on my way to work and I'm cackling silently to myself like Helen Keller in the throes of passion with a cactus, when this crazy homeless guy who looks like Danny Glover on meth taps me on the shoulder going, "The rat! It's loose! And it's pissing on their feet! That's why you're laughing, right?" Now, if you're from New York, paying the lunatics no mind is ingrained into your fucking DNA. I could walk around Times Square right now with a flag up my ass, proclaiming to the world that dumping fire ants in your shorts is the latest thing in deep tissue massage, and nobody would bother me. So I inch a little further up away from the guy, and I move further up the car, and I feel this weight drop on my shoe. I look down, and what do I find? Rat crap on my foot.
Oh.
And there's the homeless guy jumping up and down like a little kid who can't hold him in. "Told you it was funny! I told you it was funny!" Now, who here likes nut shots? Round of applause. Fuck you. See, it happened to me recently, and, well, I woke up a couple of months back to find what I looked like a midget's head buried in my crotch. So, I go into my bathroom and I look down and I realize there are two people in the bathroom with me. Myself and what I can only describe as a great big swollen nut. And the great big swollen nut went out that night, got drunk, got the crap kicked out of him, and because he was in pain, I had to be in pain. So I stumble over to my computer crying, sexually frustrated, and wondering if anybody's ever going to love me, and at this point I'm playing Grey's Anatomy, the home game. When I realized I have the condition called orchitis, and that's basically, think of your body as an out-of-work union plumber, and he decided to close a couple of valves to make parts swell up on a man. So I shamble my ass over to my doctor like John Wayne with a cucumber up his ass, and I sit down, and of course I can't sit straight because I look like I'm smuggling a papaya in my pants, so I have to do my best impression of the Titanic right as it's about to go under. And I pull my doctor over, and he asks me to introduce him to the gentleman who's renting space in my pants, so I drop trowel and I show him, and he goes, I fail to see a problem. And I said, of course there's no problem. I went to Mexico, got one of my stones replaced with an avocado, and I figured I'd show you the quality of the stitching. Fuck you. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your host.
Mike Wax, everybody, Mike Wax.